Hey guys, today I'm on my computer, and if you watched my last video, you guys know I use Google Sheets to track all of my products, so I know how much of each I have and how much I paid for each of them. I think this is really important because I feel like some people out there just buy products and don't actually like track them, and they don't know how much they paid for them, or they don't know how much of each of them they have. And I think when you sell your products in the future, I think it's good to know how much you're profiting. Obviously, if you hold it long enough, you're probably gonna be profiting regardless, but I think it's good just to be organized. I know if you already have a lot of products and you haven't done this, it might be kind of hard to go back and look at all your receipts to find how much you paid for each of them. But if you're just starting to invest or you don't have many products, um, I think this is a good thing to do so you can stay organized. So before I actually show you guys how I made my own template, which is pretty simple, I'm gonna show you guys some of the features that you should know how to use. So first, you need to know like what a column is and a row. So a column is going down, A, B, C, D. These are columns, and going left to right, these are rows. So I want to show you something with the columns. So if your column is too small and you type, let's say you type here and it overlaps, you're gonna see it like gets rid of the line, and when you start entering information in column B, they're going to overlap and you can't see all of A. So all you need to do is come here and widen the column. Pretty easy. So there's that. Next, the first row, I'm gonna put the titles of each column. So all I do to format the titles is I boldface it. You can change the font if you want, but I just leave it at 10. So I boldface it and I center it, which is right here. And the last thing you need to know how to do is for my total column, which I'll get into after I show you this, I format it, and I do it by going to Format, Number, and use the currency one, which puts the dollar sign right next to the numbers. You can use accounting, but I kind of like the dollar sign to be close to the value. And that's basically it. It's pretty simple. And yeah, I put it all on one sheet. I don't use I used to have each product like separate. So I'd have like booster boxes and maybe elite trainer boxes, but it just got to be too much. So I just put them all on one sheet. You can do it if you want to, but I just don't do it. And the reason why I'm not using Excel is because Excel I don't think is free, and this is very accessible. Google Sheets, all you need is like a Google account, and that's it. So yeah, now I'm gonna show you guys how to actually make the template for this Google Sheet. So let's start with the titles. So the first column, I put products, and you can obviously, if you want, rearrange where I have the titles, but I think this kind of makes sense how I do it. So next, after products, I'm gonna put quantity. Okay. Next to it, I'm gonna put price per, which is just price per box or whatever product it is. And next, in the final column, is just the total. And I forgot to mention this in my last video, but I actually do include the shipping and tax in the total, and because that is part of the cost of the box. So I just put tax plus shipping in parentheses so I know I'm including all of it. And that's it for the titles. So now I'm going to enter some information and show you guys kind of how I do the rest. So first for products, I'm going to put something random, like let's put a Lost Origins booster box. And I'm just going to make up a quantity, I don't know, 6, and let's say the total, I don't know, it's like $800. So you can see it automatically placed the dollar sign here. And for the next few, it like places it for you, but then it stops doing it after a while. So all you gotta do is go back to format. And honestly, you could just place a dollar sign here and it worked perfectly fine. But you can see it doesn't do the whole thing, the same thing with the cents. And if you did want to change the cents, by the way, there's this button right here where you can move the decimal places. But if you did want to format this, you can just go to same thing. And yeah, but anyways, I just wanted to show you that. But getting to the price per column, the way I do it is I divide the total by the quantity. You can multiply the quantity by the price per and get the total, but I think that's a little bit harder. I think it's easier to just do the total divided by the quantity. That's how I do it. So how I do that is you have to use an equation, which is equals sum, and put parenthesis right there. And you have to know the column and the row. So we're doing the total divided by the quantity. So this is D2 right here. So we're going to do D2. And then we're doing a forward slash, which is a division sign. And we're doing B2. And just press enter. And here you go. You got the price per, and obviously, like I said, if you want to just remove this, you can. But I just leave it. So I'm gonna show you that you don't actually need to keep typing in that formula for each row. You can just drag it down. So I'm gonna show you guys that. I'm just gonna write some random product. I don't know how much are they going for now. Maybe like 1200. You can see it does the math for you. You can just keep dragging it down for how many products you have, and it's very easy. So I'm gonna add one more because I want to explain to you guys something else. Let's do, I don't know, Chilling Reign. The same thing. Alright, so let's say this is all the products you have. I'm gonna show you guys how to do the totals and how I do the rest. So I always like to add a border when I'm finished with all the products. I add a border to the top, which is right here. And how I did that was I held shift and just dragged across with a left click and just place the border. And here I'll put the total of everything. So the way I do that is pretty similar to how I did the equation here. Just do equals sum. And it can, as you can see, it kind of already knows what to do, but all you can just do it manually just so you get the hang of it. And you put the colon here because it's gonna go through all of them. So if you do D2 to D4, it's including also the stuff in between, which is D3. So do that and press enter, and that's basically it. It's pretty simple. This is how I do my sheets. Obviously there's other ways to do it, but this is just a very simple way to do this. And yeah, that's basically the end of this video. I hope it was helpful for you guys. And yeah, this was a little bit different. I know usually I talk about, you know, the Pokemon like investing stuff, but I just want to show you guys kind of how to organize all your stuff. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next few days, and have a good one.